Where does a juicy story get its juice? I've been a communicator for 25 years, and on this channel, I'll show you how to use your story to achieve your goals. And I'll share my journey in launching my new creative agency, Light Air Media. If you've been to the movies, doom scrolled your socials, we've all been there, or even watched a commercial, you are a story connoisseur. The tales we tell just shape how we perceive the world. You could be reading a book, having dinner with your family, or even playing video games. Stories are the lens we use to navigate life. Storytelling is actually ingrained in us from the very beginning. As small kids, we sing nursery rhymes about an itsy-bitsy spider getting caught in the rain, sleepy rowers lost in a boat downstream, or a creepy giant egg falling off a wall. As a former journalist, I can tell you that in the newsroom, reporters rush to turn in their stories on deadline. And ages before we were glued to our phones, tribes would pass down their oral traditions from generation to generation by telling stories at the campfire. How can you harness this ancient art of storytelling to achieve your goals today? There's incredible power in storytelling, and it's really important to do it authentically. I would say that's true all of the time, but especially these days. Traditionally, it was all about, presenting yourself and your brand through these curated, rose-colored glasses, showing your best, most glamorous self above all. But with social media and the incredible access we all have to storytelling platforms like YouTube, to be able to reach these mass audiences, modern storytelling involves not just sharing your triumphs, but your challenges as well. This shift towards vulnerability actually does align with classic storytelling principles, with a character who must overcome adversity to succeed. Each of us has our own hero's journey. I know I've certainly experienced this in my own life. I came from meager beginnings with a Vietnam War vet and cab driver for a dad, an immigrant from South Korea for a mom. I've lived through divorce, the loss of a brother, a dad, a mother. I've survived bankruptcy, cancer, an apartment fire. It's engulfed in flames, smoke, fire just spewing out.
Ben Henry took this video. He was heading home when he saw the fire.
And I've gone on to earn a master's degree at a prestigious university. I've worked as a journalist, an advocate, a web designer, strategic comms professional, a content creator, and promote social justice and racial and gender equity, all in the name of sticking up for the disenfranchised. But I came to realize that I've spent those years largely in jobs where I was pushing someone else's vision or agenda. But now I've decided to lean into where the universe is nudging me and pursue my own vision. That's why I've taken the big step of launching Light Air Media with a focus on storytelling, strategic communications, publishing, and consulting. This is a pretty big move for me, leaving a steady paycheck to forge a new way to provide for my family. That's how much I believe in the power of storytelling. Design guru Chris Do likes to quote Peter Drucker.
All profit comes from risk.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking all the risk. Or you can just pay me what I'm worth.
I've been reading a lot of Paulo Coelho, the author of The Alchemist, Warrior of Light, and I have to pursue my personal legend. As shepherds, our sheep will always be there. We have to be willing to let go of our simple comforts and find our true destinies. That's what I'm trying to do. At Light Air Media, I want to use this twist in my own story to spread light into the world until it's the air we breathe. In these heavy times in the world, I think we could all use a little bit of lightness these days. There are two aspects to what we do. Light Air Media spreads the message of joy and goodness through our own brands like Theory of Change, Sexy Dad Jokes, Emotionality. This means publishing, be it for movies or music or books or podcasts. For instance, I'm excited to be releasing and promoting a single in the coming weeks for my indie rock band, Theory of Change. Who will save us now? We also serve as consultants to like-minded clients, supporting the growth of influencers, creators, public figures, nonprofits, small businesses, and political entities. What it all has in common is that we use modern storytelling tools to reach a modern audience. Whether it's creating short and long form content, launching a podcast to establish yourself as a thought leader and subject matter expert, or creating digital infrastructure like websites and mailing lists for a holistic user journey. I'm so incredibly excited for this chapter in my life. And as I launch this channel with content on how to tell your story, I hope I'll be able to bring some value to your endeavors. Subscribe to learn how storytelling can elevate your brand, your business, and your life. Let me know what you think in the comments, and maybe I'll do another video where I break down how to apply these concepts to building infrastructure and launching a campaign. Join us as we get this story straight. Raspy voice. It's what you get for going to Foo Fighters concert. Oh my God. That was... Oh my God. That 3 hours. My voice is hoarse. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that just happened.